Let's talk about goal setting, how it shapes our experiences, our expectations, and sometimes how it sets us up for frustration. Here's the thing. There's a part of your brain that acts like an internal supervisor and keeps track of your progress toward goals. This little monitor is connected to a part of your brain called the anterior cingulate cortex. It's like your brain's radar, scanning for how things are going and whether you're on track. This little monitor can be a helpful ally when it's working well. It keeps you motivated and oriented toward your goals. However, our culture has trained us to have this impatient little monitor in our heads, critiquing us constantly. This monitor measures our progress with the tiniest margin for patience. It demands speed, efficiency, and instant success. And if we don't meet those demands, it lashes out in frustration, despair, or even rage. Now imagine you're working toward a goal, whether it's a career milestone, a fitness achievement, or simply creating a daily habit like meditation. If your little monitor decides you should have accomplished the goal by now and you haven't, it sets off alarms. It tells you you're failing or you're not good enough. This can trigger emotional responses like frustration or self-doubt. Ironically, these emotions often make it harder to stay motivated or make progress. That's because this monitor, while great at detecting errors, can also amplify feelings of failure when it's overly focused on what's not working. So how do we quiet this overly critical little monitor and create a healthier relationship with our goals? The key lies in shifting our focus. Here are 3 questions to ask yourself when you feel stuck. Is this the right goal for me? Sometimes we pursue goals that aren't aligned with our values or authentic desires. Next, ask yourself, am I chasing this goal because it's meaningful to me, or because I feel like I'm supposed to? Finally, ponder on this. Am I putting in the right kind of effort and the right amount? Effort isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Are you approaching your goal with strategies that genuinely work for you? Are you giving yourself enough time and grace to figure it out? Are your expectations realistic? Many of us expect progress to be linear or effortless, but the reality is that growth is often messy and non-linear. Realistic expectations allow you to celebrate the journey rather than fixate on the destination. Here's the biggest shift. Rather than making your goal the outcome, make the process the goal. Instead of saying, I'll feel successful when I achieve this, say, I am successful as long as I'm present and engaged in the process. Let's say your goal is to get fit. Don't just focus on hitting a certain weight or running a certain distance. Instead, focus on showing up for your workouts and enjoying how it feels to move your body. If your goal is to start a new habit, celebrate the fact that you're trying. Every small step counts. When frustration arises, and it will, recognize that it's your little monitor talking. That's your anterior cingulate cortex doing its job, trying to keep you on track. But it doesn't have to run the show. You can always pause, take a breath, and remind yourself, progress isn't about speed, it's about showing up consistently. If it's taking longer than you thought to reach your goal, that's okay. That's just more time to grow, learn, and deepen your experience and the process. Instead of asking, why am I not there yet? Ask, how can I appreciate where I am right now? The truth is, your little monitor isn't your enemy. It's just a part of your brain doing what it's designed to do, track progress, and make adjustments. But you're in charge of how you respond to it. So, instead of letting it pull you into frustration, use it as a tool to reflect, recalibrate, and refocus on what truly matters. Progress isn't a straight line, and success isn't just a destination. It's the way you show up for yourself every single day. You're already on the right track simply by trying. Keep going, and remember to enjoy the journey.